Randy, good to see you.
You too.
Got your first shot?
I'm lined up to get one.
I'm lined up to get one too. Listen, I wanted to ask you about retrofits. We're starting a program today where we're going to be giving money to Canadians so they can do renovations to make their homes more energy efficient. And I wanted to ask you, like, retrofits, how do they work? Are many people doing them?
You know, a lot of people are doing it. You take this window, but even though they're closed, you're losing a lot of energy because a lot of cold air is getting inside. It means you got to turn up that thermostat, which means you're losing energy, losing heat.
Right. And same, I imagine, works for doors.
Same with a door. You know, when they're leaky, you're letting all that cold air in, which again, you got to turn up that thermostat. More energy, more money.
And I think it's kind of one of those common sense things where a lot of people know they should be doing it, but you know, you just need that little bit of oomph in order to help people out.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a thing you take for granted. You wonder where all your heat loss goes, and a window and a door is a common thing. A lot of that cold air gets in, and you don't really realize when you're sitting around the living room why it's so cold. It's coming from your window.
Now, you don't have the stairs in yet, so I can't go inside. But I imagine there's a bunch of things if we could go inside the house that you'd be working on in there that would also make a home more energy efficient.
Definitely, we would do a lot of stuff inside. You know, we would upgrade the walls, the insulation in the walls. Then your attic is a must. All that heat rises, so when it's cold outside and you're cranking up your thermostat, all that heat is rising, so you want to keep it in your room. So insulation in the attic, then you can go with solar panels, or you can even go with a heat pump.
Heat pump. Now, I'm glad you raised that because there's a lot of talk about them, and I'm not sure how many people actually understand how they work and how it can save them money.
Yeah, you know, a heat pump, it does what it says. It's got a pump built inside, and you got a unit outside, you got a unit inside. So when it's cold outside, it's actually making heat inside. When it's warm outside, it's cold inside. So it's really energy efficient, plus it saves money. It's kind of like your fridge.
Or your thermostat or whatever.
Or your thermostat.
I like it. It saves money. That's the main thing. Listen, you're here in Petty Harbor. Make sure you try some fish and chips down at Chafe's Landing.
Oh, I will. 2 piece.
2 piece.